your First Alert 5 weather with Alex O'Brien.
All right, our storm system is starting to move on shore now, and we're starting to see the clouds ahead of it. It will be a nice warm day ahead, but look at all this moisture into Arizona this morning. It's this high water content that is heading our way, giving us plenty of moisture, plus an active area in the jet stream that we're watching. So now we've got this little bump in the jet stream. That's our ridge, that's our warmth. Then we track this area of low pressure continuing to move on shore today. It will move over Colorado and the Four Corners region. On Sunday, this is where we expect the colder air, the snowfall, and even some portions of the area will just see rain from this event. Because of the southern orientation of this storm and where it came in from the Pacific, it's not packing a huge cold punch with it. So it'll be a very interesting storm to watch. Until then, we have the clouds ahead of the system. It'll be nice and warm today, 40s and 50s by lunchtime, squeezing out a couple of 60s by this afternoon. And then by this evening, we start to see snowfall into the Central Mountains, the Sawatch Range, and eventually into the areas like the Sangre de Cristos and the Wet Mountains by late Sunday night into early Sunday morning. And then we start to see the snowfall expand into I-25 in the plains. So I'm pausing here at 5 a.m. on Sunday. That's where our winter storm watch will go into effect. It's still up in the air whether this will just be a winter weather advisory or a winter storm warning. We will keep you advised when that changes. But El Paso County, the Palmer Divide, starting to see driving winds and blowing snow. This may start and end as rain in the plains. As you notice those temperatures hovering in the middle 30s, it's not going to be an extremely cold storm. A heavy wet snow likely won't accumulate to a big fluffy totals, probably pack down and be hard to accumulate at first. But a quick batch of some heavy snowfall here through the region on Sunday morning into the early afternoon, then quickly moving out by Sunday night. So our impacts will be short and quite a burst in a short duration of time. Lots of wind with this event. So if you don't see a ton of precipitation, it's likely going to be very, very windy tomorrow. So impacts nonetheless. Most of the plains will see maybe up to an inch of snowfall. It will be hard to accumulate because of the warmth. We have the highest impacts here for Teller County and the Palmer Divide. That's where we have about 4 to 7 inches for Monument, for Woodland Park. The Sangre de Cristos will see some good totals, but the Wet Mountains not looking at a ton. Bry, Beulah, Westcliff, couple inches possible. Colorado Springs, we have about 1 to 3 from this storm. So for now, the alerts we have in place are for the Sangres. That's where we have the winter weather advisory, and into the Central Mountains. Teller County under winter weather advisory, El Paso County under that winter storm watch for now. Until then, we've got a nice day, 50s, 60s in store. Going to be a wonderful afternoon. And then we've got alert day for Colorado Springs tomorrow. It's the blowing snow that will reduce visibility. I'm not super concerned about the roads until we start to see that accumulation, of course. And it will stay nice and cold through early next week. Pueblo, not a weather alert day for you. In fact, I just have an impact 1 from this storm. Expect minimal accumulation of precipitation, but it will be windy, and you could definitely see some snow showers through the early portion of the day. Canyon City from 61 to 42 tomorrow. Very windy from this storm. I don't expect much over maybe an inch, maybe up to 2 inches. That's going to be a heavy wet snow. It will pack down and not accumulate to that nice big fluffy stuff. Woodland Park, alert day for you though tomorrow, as we do see the winds and the heavier snowfall in the mountain valleys.